Welcome back, guys, to Ortiz Unfiltered, episode 6.
Hey! Yo, my boy came in. Look. He's holding in the back.
The camera or the ring light?
Stop it.
The ring light?
Shut your face. Cheers, my love.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers. Make sure y'all have y'all drink.
Salud. So today's more, if you notice it, a very chill vibe. We rotted the whole weekend. I'm surprised Isa really allowed us to rot this time around. She rotted herself.
She likes being home, man.
She does like being home. But we rotted and we relaxed, and then we were like, we need to film a podcast because we're going to be very busy this week.
Yeah, You just said it.
Sorry, let me correct myself.
We are going to be very busy.
I am going to be very busy this week, so this is in advance because I have my stepson's birthday party that I planned by myself and with my friends. Oscar had no say, so he doesn't. What's the theme?
It's
FTK.
You're so annoying. It's not FTK, and then I have to edit. A lot. I have to work a lot this week, so.
First of all, I want to clear this out.
Here we go.
I've been very busy on trying to make the videos for the other platform. So, yeah.
On Twitter?
No.
What other platform?
TikTok. I've been the one making up all these videos. Shut your face. And let's move on.
So
what's today?
So today is social media. The beauty about social media.
The beauty.
It's
not always beauty, though.
No, it's not. It's not what people post, and it's not like rainbows and butterflies always and smiling the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, okay, but go ahead. You start it off.
So, it's a very beautiful thing to have. Like, I think it's kind of cool, like, that you are able to create this into a career. I think it's very cool because it gives you so much flexibility. You do get to work with a lot of people. There is the income benefit. Most companies pay very well. But I think it's nice because I remember when I had to make a decision. We had started social media, and then I remember when I had to make a decision that if I could keep working or I had to stop working my regular job because I had to go work a full-time job 9 to 5, and I had Isa. Isa has 3 different therapies, and she does it 3 times a week.
Yeah.
So I knew I had to make a decision. I told Oscar, I remember I was crying in those times. I'm like, what am I going to do? I need to, be there for my daughter. I need to be able to, it's hard to have a kid with disability. But then what's harder is that they don't stop when they get home. Like, they continue and continue. They have therapies, different types of therapies. And it so happened she has physical, speech, and occupational 3 times a week. I had to make a choice. It was either, I will always say this, sometimes you have to make a choice, either your career or your child. But I had social media that I didn't have to be sitting at a desk 9 to 5 and, clocking in or doing whatever. I can make my own schedule. I was able to be offered the benefit of working with different type of companies, and I could say yes or no. And I think that is the most beautiful and rewarding part, that we were able to make a choice. We had a second choice, which a lot of people don't have second choices. It's that job, and that's what it is, unless you decide to make a career change and go back to school or whatever.
But even that, I don't think even making the career change of school is always the right choice. Because I think, my opinion on going back to school and trying to make the right choice is that just depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
And depending what age you are,
Mm-hmm.
that's another thing. You're just going to waste time. I
think school was not my favorite thing in the whole wide world. I dropped out of high school when I was in my 9th grade year. And late now in life that I never really did anything with it, I regret it. And I will always say I regret it. But I'm not doing bad for myself. I was able to make something out of this. Even if I do extra resources, I was able to make something out of this career. And I know a lot about this industry and like the back end job, like the editing, the videos, like the right, like I've obviously been able to. Please
Yeah.
do not take the credit, honey.
Excuse me.
Please,
You,
please.
you better give me credit, boo boo.
I do gotta give him credit. He is very good at what he does. He is very good. Does he edit a video? Has he ever edited a video in 3 years?
I don't touch a computer. I don't even know how to work that thing. Okay, everybody knows, but I have witnesses. You had 130 followers on TikTok. Okay, okay. Till you put this bald head face. Hmm? Hmm? Yeah, thank you. That's why I'm wiping my shoulders off. I thought I had something on here. But go ahead, baby.
But I think it was one of the best things that we could have ever done
Yes.
because we do have the flexibility
But
that most don't have.
I don't want people to be like thinking like, oh, once you like go viral, you made it. I mean,
No.
it's just like we've gone viral several times, and there's people that have gone viral, but it's like there's levels to viral.
Yeah.
That's one thing that's crazy.
And not even if because you go viral or because you have all these followers doesn't mean that you work with every company and everything out there. There's companies that people that I follow, I wish I could work with that we have not had the opportunity, and that's okay. We just are on different paths, and they might get things that my crowd does not, catch. Like, I don't think we could ever get a Disney collab. I don't think that's something that will be anything for us because we just don't put our kids out there like that, like other creators do that put their kids out there and then they get those collabs. Like, you only get those collabs really if you have children,
which is cool. I mean,
which is really
it's just
cool.
like we feel a certain way about putting our kids on it.
We put
like,
them when we want to put them.
Yeah, I mean, we don't try, but whenever we feel like, okay, hey, maybe this will be cool.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it won't work out.
Yeah.
But we try not to put our kids in it.
Jonathan, my stepson.
Yeah, he's into that stage now. He wants to
be more in it, and I'm like, okay, baby, but like if you're gonna be in it, you need to like compose yourself because he's very giggly gaggly like all the time. Like he's always laughing. He is mini Oscar. Like they are copy and paste. That's exactly what he does. So I'm like, you need to calm down because you can't be laughing when you're doing a skit with your dad. Like and he hates the retakes. He's just like Oscar. He hates the retakes. And I'm like, well, you need to keep going. You need to keep going. Like he told us in Tennessee or before Tennessee that he wanted to be more in the videos.
Yeah, he did.
And I was like, I had never expected him to do that.
And it was like when we were doing that theater scene.
Yeah.
He was like, I wasn't in any. Yeah,
he was in every single clip. If you look back for Jonathan, he was in every single
clip. And he was doing a face expression every single clip.
Every single clip.
Like,
and I kind of feel bad now not allowing him because he has voiced it like, I want to be part of this. You can't say no to that. Like,
wait, happy birthday.
It is his birthday today.
Birthday.
We love you, baby. May God bless you with many, 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 many years.
Yes.
And I hope
our headache.
Stop giving us headaches.
Yes. But yes, he has been saying that he's been wanting to do it. And then it's funny because at school, some people recognize
the freaking principal's like, can I have your autograph? He says,
yeah.
Can I have your autograph? Everybody knows him. People want to, oh, you're that guy's son. Oh, I've seen you in the TikToks. And he is Oscar. That's one thing about Oscar, that Oscar likes being social media famous. He loves the attention. He loves like people recognize him. People like he loves that. Like I am like, hi, yeah, that's me. I'm the one that least gets recognized. It's always him, and then they're like, oh yeah, you, the wife.
Everybody noticed me first. I just got recognized at Costco, and then the girl.
Oh my god, that was so cute.
And I was like, oh my god,
that was so cute. That was cute, and we were like, Costco's like very fast, so like there's people behind us, so we couldn't stop. So it was like the cutest interaction, like walking as we were walking, but it was cute. But he loves that. Like those are the things that you get recognized where you go. So he loves that attention. I'm more like sometimes I take the hit classes, and sometimes people will come up to me, and I'm like, and the trainer he laughs. He's like, "Okay, superstar." I'm like, "No, I don't want that." Like, it's nice, it's cool. Like when it's very beneficial because
It
there's
is.
times that we go places. Come right this way.
But yeah, but I'm always listen. I don't care. Even before I got social media famous, I was always that guy. What can you do for me? Can you give me a discount?
The other day,
I don't
we were
care.
at Ross.
Um,
Isabella's therapist like, I need a chair for her room. So she's like, they have them at Ross. So we went to Ross, and he saw the bench, and he's like, God, we need this. And I'm like, for what? And he said for Ace. And then second, he said to a compartment to put all our camera and our work equipment, which I was like, okay. And then third, he's like, so we could get with the nasty. And I'm like, he's like, you gotta be creative. You gotta be creative.
mm-hmm.
When we got to the line, the guy was like, oh, come, I'll help you. And then he's like, what can you do for me? He's like, I'll give you a discount because I follow you and I like you. And I was like,
There you go.
oh my
I
God.
didn't
I
even
walked
ask.
away. I'm like, que pena.
She
Everywhere I
always
go.
get embarrassed. Man, I don't care, man. Listen, even before I even got this whole social media famous, I still was always this person. I always try to get, hey, listen,
Tell him, baby, tell him the story from Dallas.
yeah,
Well, we went to my cousin's wedding, and then we were at that bar.
damn.
And that guy came up to you.
Yo, yeah, we were in Dallas. We were in
This shit
Fort
is
Worth.
hilarious.
Fort Worth.
Yeah.
We were at a club, and there's this guy recognized me. He's like, "Yo, you're the guy from TikTok." I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Man, let me buy you a round of shots." I'm like, "All right." I'm with my cuz, and he's like, "All right, yeah." So, whatever. We go to the bar. He ends up ordering a shot. I don't know what it was. I can't remember. And he gets the shot. He's like, "Yo, man, I've been listen." I don't know what he told. I think he's told me he was like an attorney or something, or he's going to school for attorney. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's cool, man." And then he's like, "Yo, let me get your number." I'm like, "Yo, pause." Like, I don't give out my number. I don't wait.
I know, but you don't give your number out like that.
Now that's too much information.
Yeah, that's that's
Like you already follow me on
personal.
social media. I'm like,
That's like a
I gave him the first 3 right. All right. Well,
5'4".
the first 6 right. Not the area code, and then the first 3 after that. All right. Then after that, I gave him the 4 wrong. So he literally started to call me right there. No, he texted me right there and then. It went green. He's like, "Oh, you got an Android?" I'm like,
Well, now I do.
I have 2 phones. You know, one for the plug and one for.
One for the hose.
So I was just like, I don't know, man. And then Kat's cousin was just looking at me like, "Oh damn, you busted." I'm like, no, I'm not. So I'm like, "No, I got 2 phones. I got 2." So whatever. I drank the shot. He gave me the shot. Like, "Yeah, man. I just text you." I'm like, "All right, bro. I'm gonna lock you in." No, I didn't. I don't have 2 phones. I have 1 phone.
It's just a level of privacy. Like if we want to, yes, there has been times. Like I recently just gave my number to a follower. Just a level of privacy.
I just never
I
give
don't
my
know.
number out. I don't do that. I
Yeah.
don't. It's. They got your number now.
Yeah.
Let's just say they got your number.
But I
and
think
that's
that story was hilarious because he was like, "God," he asked me for my number, and I get freaked out. And then he's like, "Do you have an Android?" And I was like, "What the hell did you do?"
It was funny.
But it is like, you go places and it's like, "Oh, come. The guy at that place was like, come. There's VIP right here for you guys." And it was with security guards and everything. And we're like, "Oh my God." A mí me da pena. I'm like, "Oh my God, qué pena.
It's a different.
It's
it
just
feels
a little,
cool, man.
it's a different level
It feels
of
cool.
like,
It feels cool. Like we've been with other creators and like we've been to events with other friend of ours,
yeah. And his is crazy.
and his is even crazier. It's
Yeah.
like we went to a nightclub and he's got guards. Like he has a whole I think it was, where was it, New Haven?
Hmm.
We were over there, and I mean, literally that night was the craziest one because they walked us through the kitchen, and I was like, "Damn, this is different."
Mhm.
Like his level is
Yeah, it's
different.
different.
But I mean, doing social media has been a blessing for us at least. Like we've gotten,
Opportunities that you wouldn't think
yeah, you wouldn't even think
of
like
getting.
we've recently just gone to our first two premieres of Amazon and Universal.
Mhm.
Like it's just things that we never imagined, and we're so super grateful for it.
The other day we had a meeting
Oh yeah.
with a team that we're going to work with, right? Here in Miami.
Hmm.
That we've worked with before, some people that came to the meeting, we've worked with before. And one thing that stuck to me in that interview was leave your ego at the door.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, damn, if you really sit here and like think about it, like that's why a lot of creators don't like each other on this app. That's why a lot of creators,
Well, on other platforms too. It's just
well,
that's how it is.
or like social media world.
Because
I
they
mean,
were saying that they've run into this, that egos get involved, and
mhm,
that they try to make this work, but the egos get in the way, and then
mhm.
it just never works. Doesn't matter how many followers you got.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter how many followers you got, who you've worked with, what you've done, like how much money you make, how much money am I gonna make, how much you're gonna pay me. It doesn't matter. It like in that project that we're gonna do, there's different types of creators. Like I think we're the only
We're the only
creators, couple creator that's there. But to even have like the privilege of being amongst those people, because they do have a big social media world here in Miami. And we've recently been able to like see more of that social media Miami like following. And to us it doesn't matter how much money bring like any of that project comes to the table because it's like what's gonna be in the long run for us. And that's when he said that he was like leave your ego at the door, and it's true. It's like you clash in this world because if you do a video and then he does a video and then I do a video, who is better at the video? And it's always like, oh, but you copied me, or but this.
That's how it always
And
is. People get butthurt when you don't tag them or stuff like that. It's a high school, yeah. It's a
it's
high
like
school.
high school
It's
drama.
high school. It's high
You
school
will find
drama.
a lot of drama here.
Unless like there is like people. That's the thing. A lot of these, a lot of creators, they would fight on the internet, and people like that drama.
Oh my god, when we've gone to different events for holy shit, you can see every type of fucking creator there fighting, like hair pulling, throwing, punching. I'm like, in what world do we live in? Like, why? I don't know. That to me is like too much.
We're there to enjoy the event. So
Mhm.
like that when we go out to places, like even if it's for management, our management team, we're there to enjoy our
Yeah.
time. Try to meet others. Try to see if anything we can collab, stuff like that, future collabs and stuff like that. And I've actually met creators that I never thought I would meet, and never thought that just it's cool. It's very cool. So you can meet them, and you can probably never meet again, or you can meet them and not plan a collab. It's just getting to meet people. It's cool
Mhm.
for us. I mean, at least on my end, like I get to speak to other creators because I'm the speaker. She won't speak. She's very shy.
But I think that's where creators fail to understand that sometimes you just want to meet them
Yeah.
as an individual and not benefit from them. Like that's where some people like
But I don't.
they
I honestly think like just because you make content together, let's just say, you don't really benefit from really collabing. Yeah, you get to, create something, a cool little video.
yeah.
That's the only thing I can say. You can create a, cool video between you and the person. But gaining, honestly, you
don't gain that much.
gain nothing. Like, what do you gain?
You gain some followers.
I mean, yeah, you gain some, but not. Let's say somebody has 8 million and you got 2 million. What do you think? You're gonna gain another million? No, that's not how things work, man. It's just like that's. I just wonder that is like honestly me. I don't care. Like I would collab with like whoever.
like we're gonna do this project and it's like we know there's no money on the table. We know we're not expecting anything. Is it gonna become anything? We don't know. But it's just the opportunity itself. It's like it can actually be something. It can be
It's the right
something.
people.
It's the right people.
The right people.
And it's like this can be something. Why would we miss up on this opportunity? Even though we're gonna be dedicating our time. We're self-employed. Like we run social media is our business. So
Like
we
we're already
run that.
working right now. Like we're already doing videos for ourselves, right?
Yeah.
We're already collabing with others for ourselves. It's not nothing like
No, nothing
it's
new.
just let's make this time. And if you hit,
Yeah.
you might hit a home run. You just that's the thing. A lot of people might be like, oh, what's the potential? I don't know how many followers you got. Some people look at that, and I don't know. I mean, like I did the most randomest video with somebody, one of our followers in the gas station. I didn't. Let's do it. I don't care.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. I was like, oh. Yes, I remember the dance one.
yeah. So I don't dance, but she it was just a random follower, and I just did it. Majority, I'm trying to network,
Yeah,
but
it's more network than anything.
it's more network than anything.
Like you go to these events and you want to network.
That's
You
the whole
want to
point.
meet. That's the whole point of the event. Like you want to meet people. You want to meet connections. You want to see what they know that you don't know. Do you know how many things we've learned going to these events? Like I sit there and I nitpick. I'm like, tell me more. Like I want to know what you know because I want to get what you get. Like that's the type of thing that I like. Like I'm not envious. I'm not ever jealous of anybody because they have more than me or better content than me or like their aesthetic is better than me. I don't like. I'm like I want to know. I want to know what you do. I want to know because I want to be on that level. I want that. I'm very competitive. So I'm like, I want that. And he's very competitive. So that's like a good thing about it because I want what you have. And I'm going to get what you have. Like, I think we've made it pretty far.
Yeah.
And
Our videos have gotten like super better.
yes.
Like
The quality.
your editing has gotten way better. You're doing all the editing, but I'm also putting my input on.
Yes, you are.
Look, I don't. No,
Yeah.
there's something there.
The other day he was doing that. I'm like, bitch, where?
I'm just like, for me to explain to her, she gets mad, and it's like
So does he. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
no lie, creators, they do put these events for for network for you to meet other creators. It's just there is drama there. There's too much drama, but
drama.
it's like we're like older and they're younger. Yes, there is some cool that we have met cool people.
Yes, we
have met cool people. It's just outside of that, there's
cool
too
people
much.
be doing some crazy things.
there is a lot of drama behind, but you know we do stay out of it. But you know that's what, if you're in a team together, like that's what it's for. If they're doing these events, it should be for network.
Yeah.
You guys are on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
Don't leave your ego at the door,
I think that's one thing
because
that
we have met.
yes.
People need to leave their ego at the door.
We talked about this actually in Tennessee in Swags and the Kelly Family's podcast that you don't understand why a lot of creators on these platforms in social media always like to gatekeep. And it's like, but why do you have to gatekeep, or why do you have to feel some type of way about me knowing certain things about you? Like, we can all benefit from this. We are all in the same world. We're all wanting the same things. We're all, looking for the followers, the viewers, the brands. Like, we're all looking for the same thing. And it's like, what is the point of being competitive amongst each other when I can give you information that probably you didn't know? I've learned a lot of things from my friends in social media that I'm like, what? Oh, yeah? Wow, that much? Oh, wow, this does that? Oh, wow, this gets you this? Oh, nice. And they give me all the information and they never gatekeep. But there is people that like to gatekeep. I'm like, for what? Like, what do you get out of that? I remember, like, that. And this is when I go back to, like, it's like high school. Like, in high school, like, oh, my God, I love your shoes. Where'd you get them? I don't remember. Why? Why can't I have what you have?
I got mine from the swap shop. If you want.
Like, bitch, what? Like, I just want to know where your shoes are from. I want to know where your shirt's from. I want to know where your jeans are from. I like your style. Like, fuck. You can never see it like that. You think, oh, the other bitch is trying to copy me. No, baby. We don't compete against anybody. I am my competition. Oscar is himself competition. We compete against each other. We're like, I'm better than that. No, you're better than that. Like, we compete amongst us, but we're married. Like, we're partners. But I'm not competing with you or him.
We get on our TikTok lives. Like I say, oh, you guys are the funniest people on TikTok. Okay, thank you. But there's a lot of couples. I do acknowledge like there is a lot of couples. I don't sit here and act cocky.
Right. So I did want to go over 3 questions that I had wrote down, and then we can answer which is in
Tres preguntas.
Uy, rar.
Oh, yeah.
How has social media changed our life?
It actually have us spending more time together.
Hmm.
That's one good thing for me because I was a truck driver, so I was
Yes.
never home. Well, I was home. It's just I was, I was exhausted.
Yes.
But it helped me like, be home more and obviously less stress on my body
Hmm.
and get more attached to my kids. It's just more home.
I remember when I told him, I'm like, "You're okay. Come with me. Come with me. Come to this side. Like, you could leave that job. Come over here, baby. I got a spot right here for you." He was like, "No, Kat, I can't. I can't." I'm like, "We can. We really can. Like, it's a possibility. Like, the numbers are right. Everything is good. You're good to go. Come with me, baby. Come with me." That was a big toll on him.
That was a very hard decision because I mean, I'm an older guy, so I grew up working physical. Like that's how I grew up. And I was a truck driver for about 16 years and I had a truck paid off and I had a contract with my company and they treated me very good. You know, they never did anything wrong. I love that company to death. They will accept me back with open arms. It was just me adapting to the social media world
Mm-hmm.
for me to just up and leave what I worked my butt off for 16 years. And she was telling me and I believe and I saw numbers. Me, it's social media can get like that. So now I rather have hard income than okay, God forbid something happens. At least I know I have my income still coming in. That was the hard part where I had to give that up and adapt to social media.
Yeah.
So now, I mean, it took a while because waking
He
up.
would wake up early still, and I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
It was very tough, and it was like I wake up early and I'm like 6 o'clock. Y'all
Now
wake
what?
up. Like,
Now what do I do? And I
Like-
used to be like, "What are you doing up so early?" I'm like half asleep. I'm a sleepyhead, so I love to sleep. Like in the mornings, don't. If nobody needs to wake up early, do not bother me. And he is the opposite.
man,
He wakes up
I'm
early.
still kind of like that though.
No, you're not a sleepyhead like me. Don't
Hell
even
no.
try to be like me.
Hell no, I don't like it. Like you wake up,
wake
let's
your ass
go.
up and-
The lights out. Who
No.
sleeps till 10, 11? And
Sometimes
even there's people that sleep in later.
I be sleeping sometimes like 10, and I'm like, I need this sleep. Like Isabella comes to me like, okay, baby.
Look,
go
even
tell daddy.
though we're like social media, like that's our career, that's our job now. I'm still focusing, and she knows. I'm focusing on trying to get stuff outside of social media.
Yeah.
I have things already that I'm already planning like in line because social media can go. I'd rather have like they already did TikTok on the verge of getting banned, but I don't think it's gonna ban. It's not gonna get banned.
And if it gets banned, it's like, okay.
I don't think it is.
It's so TikTok is not our main source of income. Like, it really is not. Yeah, and then Oscar does have a business on the side of social media, so it's like I think we'll be fine.
I'm a hardworking man.
He likes to have, it's that
Old
it's
mentality.
that security. He likes to have security, but it has been very beautiful, and like I'm able to spend more time with the kids. We're able to drop them off, pick them up, and we're able to go on many more family vacations. We don't tend to go as much now because the kids are in school and like our focus is our kids first. Even though we don't show it to the world, that is our main focus.
They do travel with us. Though.
They do travel with us, but we don't take them as much during the school year anymore.
FTK.
Oh my God. We are able to, be there for our kids. We are able to have multiple opportunities that I never thought we would be able to have. And we're able to give back things that people don't know, but we do like to give back. So it's a lot of beautiful things
We do
to
give back though. We
being
do.
in social media. Yes.
We do give back. That's one thing that we do.
Hmm.
We at least
I don't like to. Oh my god, I gave back. No, I don't like to do that because I don't feel like that comes from the heart when you do that. Like,
feels good when I do it without even recording. I don't need it. I've never recorded myself.
yeah.
You know what's funny that I've actually sent Kat? I think it was a video of me just like after I did it though.
Giving your sweater.
Yeah, my sweater. Um, and it was raining and it was a homeless guy and it was cold. I sent it to Kat. This is before social media, like before the famous part. I just sent it to her and it's just like things like I do. I'll take it off of me to give.
Mm-hmm.
I've done things like pay for groceries. I've done paid gas. I've done just
I think that's
random
the
things.
beauty as well, because we're very different. Like, a lot of people don't know this, but we are very different. We come from different upbringings. Like, we were raised differently. We were we grew up in different neighborhoods. Like, our lives are completely different, but somehow we mesh very well. Like, he grew up very
Poor.
poor, and he didn't have much, and it was three of them and two parents that didn't have a lot. They grew up very different from me. Like, my parents, we didn't have a lot, but we had, and we had to spare. So I don't know, how do you say that? Like, we weren't poor, and our parents always wanted to give us the most. They did. It was very beautiful of them. They had a very ugly relationship. It just didn't work out, and there was many other things to it. But the good memories that I do have is that they did give us things that when I sit here and talk about it with him, he's like, "Oh, I didn't have that. Oh, I didn't get that. Oh, I didn't do that." And like, they did when we would go to Colombia every Christmas, every summer. Like, we would go to Disney. We would do things. We didn't always get along, but we did things. We had things. We were always dressed very nice. We were always very clean. We always had, like, my brother always had the newest systems. Like, we always had things that he didn't have. So it's very different how we grew up. But somehow, some way, we meet in the middle, and we always believe, like, you have to give back. You have to, like, okay, when I empty the kids' closets, it's like, don't throw it away. We need to donate that. Like, you don't know. The other day I told him, he was like, I'm throwing these boxers away. I'm like, no, donate them. And he's like, can't, really? Boxers?
They're used boxers.
You just don't know.
They're not boxers.
People
They're
don't
briefs.
think about that. People be like, damn, a new pair of underwear.
They're not new. They're used.
Well, to them it's new.
I don't have pee drops on there. We're like, what the hell? And washed. Yeah, you washed it.
But to people, it's like, damn, that's new. for
That's not
me.
new, Kat. Listen,
You
when I
don't
was
know,
my parents were
man.
broke, I was not trying to wear my friends' used underwears. The hell? Talking to the fuck?
You just never. I don't know.
No, that I do know. Okay, I'm speaking. I threw them things away. The hell?
Oh my
What's
god.
to use used underwears? You imagine you grab used underwears and it has a stain on the back.
Your underwear don't have
I've actually
stain.
thrown those away. Okay.
You're stupid. What is something that you wish you knew before you started social media?
I don't have any No, I mean, I handle social media fine. You.
What is something that I wish that I knew before I started social media? Mm.
You don't trick yourself with your own question. This girl don't trick herself with her own question.
I'm trying to think. I was hoping that you would answer first.
Well, I mean, honestly, I've handled it. I just don't pay mind to a lot of things. I just ride a wave. Social media is life. It's just, you see who's real, who's fake, who's a Tweety Bird. You just see, that's what it is.
But don't believe everything that's posted. Like, 30 seconds of a video that I posted is not really us sometimes.
Exactly. What?
No, like you don't know me because I post 30-second
Oh, you
video.
mean like our personalities?
Yeah, like you don't know my personality. Like just because I post a 30-second video doesn't mean shit. Like you don't really know how I am. You don't really know how he is. You don't really know how that person is. Like,
But we're all human though. Like we're all humans. Like there was one incident. Like one day. This is the first time and the one only time that ever happened. We were at Costco. I decided to put gas at Costco,
oh my god,
and
I
one
felt so
dude
bad.
recognized me, and I was having a day. God forbid we have a day. He pointed it out. So it's like I didn't want to respond because I didn't have the energy and I wasn't in the right mind. So I just ignored it. I was like, all right, I was having a day. God
I felt
forbid.
really bad because it
I
was like
didn't. I'm
it.
having a day.
No, and I know, no, and I know that. Like I know you were having a day. I know it was a moment. Like we had the kids in the car, both of them. It something was going on, and it was a moment, but it was just kind of like, damn, like I know sometimes you do have those moments. It's more like he kind of like left like kind of disappointed. Like he thought that this was Oscar, like that this was it. Like and he based that situation and that moment on like Oscar's entire personality. And it's like, damn it, like it wasn't really like that. It was mostly like he was having a bad day. He was having a
Well,
bad
I was having
moment.
a bad start because it was you know early late morning. It was late morning. I was having a start, whatever, and that's the problem. It's like just because we got a platform, we can't feel a certain way now or feel a certain way when
That's
we're
true.
out. Like we're human, man. We gotta eat, we gotta poop, we gotta drink water, like or drink whatever.
We're just like
We're
you.
just like everyone else.
Just
Everybody has their
because
moment. Some people look at us just to cheer up, and that's awesome. And it's just like sometimes I look at other people to cheer up myself. It's just like we all look at each other to help each other. It's just I don't know. I was just like that's the thing about that's the only thing I can say about this is just like that's the only thing I thought I didn't expect. Just you have to keep a certain image
mm,
when you're out. And it's like, yeah, I know majority, a high percentage, I do keep that image. I'm always happy. I'm always goofing around. Um, that's me. It's just the one time. Since what? Since 2020.
yeah.
That was since we 2020 we became social media famous. This is the one time that I've ever been confronted. And I didn't normally I would say something, but at that moment I think I was just out of my own space in my head that I didn't say nothing. I literally when I got in the car and after I drove off, that must have been just a sign from God telling me just ignore it
Yeah.
because it could have got worse. Because I could have easily said I'm having a fucking moment. Leave me alone. I'm human. Like I could have said that. It just didn't even say it. I just like let me just pump my gas and get out of here. I don't know. Something told me not to say nothing.
Yeah.
It didn't even dawn on me until after, because I know I said something after.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm fucking human. I can't say nothing. I mean, I can't be in a mood like
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. But that's the problem with social media.
That
You
you
get
just think that person's always like that 24/7.
you only
Never.
you only know us from right here. We show
Mm-hmm.
you this for a minute or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. That's it. And if we go on live, you see us. Sometimes on live, you might get a little nitpick here and there, but this is all you know us. You know us right here on social media. Personally, you don't. You don't know. But this is what reasons why I go on live is to so you can get to know me. I can get to know you. Um, just this is I'm normally happy. It's just that day you caught me off guard.
So I think for me it's the whole competition. It's like it's a competition world, and it's like I'm better than you, or you're better than me, or like I want that, or like you can't have that, or like I envy you because you have that. I don't like those things. Like I'm like to me that's like the stupidest thing of being in this industry because we all can share from the same pie. To me, in my own perspective, don't judge me because I say that.
Yeah,
But it does have a lot of perks and it
it
does
does.
have a lot of benefits. We are able to spend more time with the kids and we're able to, be there for them. Like,
Like me and Kat get to spend more time with each other,
hmm
which it's not always record.
and it's not always
Most
nice. Like,
majority of the times, like our recording is moments that it's like
happening.
this is relatable.
Yeah.
It's just happening. Back then, she used to catch me when I was sleeping because I used to wake up at 4 in the morning. So I'm not gonna go to sleep at 12. The hell it look like? I gotta drive a truck. No. So our content has changed now to be like more relatable to other couples. Maybe you never know. We're not always gonna relate. It's funny to us, like we were at Costco one day. I didn't have our mics,
Oh my God. This was
and she literally
real life situation.
it started with the damn red cups. I said we need your cups, right? And this is how it all started. I said we needed red cups, and she said, we fast forward, we were in Costco. She's like, "Oh, didn't you say we needed red cups?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "But where am I gonna stick them? In my ass?" I'm like,
He
"What
was
the
on the phone with his cousin. He's like, "Yo, Cons, I'm gonna call you back. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
call you
like,
back."
yo, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna go get these mics. I'll be right back. And I told her I'll be back. She's like, "Are you for real?" I'm like, "I'm dead ass. I'll be back."
He
So I
made me
left her.
redo the skit.
Yeah.
Like that thing that I said. He's like, "I need you to do that again."
Yeah.
Because it was a real life situation. Like, I literally did say that. And he's like, "I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get those mics. Enjoy Costco while I'm not here."
Yeah. So it just that's where our content is at now. Yeah, she may prank me here and there, but it's so hard for her probably to prank me now
Mhm.
because I'm home majority of the time. And majority of the time I'm messing with her or the kids, but it's just like there's just moments for us,
Yeah.
because it's like
There's a lot of
these
moments that
cameras,
do happen.
like for you to prank somebody, you gotta really set them up. Like
Mhm.
it's
It's
hard.
not. It's not.
It's not
easy
easy, man.
to prank
Pranks like
somebody.
when she was messing with me sleeping, I'm freaking sleeping. I don't even know my own name. I had to walk a fish one night,
You're stupid.
but social
And
media
we don't
has-
always get along, like, because we
oh
work
no, we
together and
bump
everything.
heads.
We bump
We
heads.
bump
Like,
heads. We
our
call it
creativity-
executive. What is it? Or a corporate meeting. We bump heads. We actually had one of those one time.
yeah,
And
because you have to be able to, like, you work together. Like, you're in the same industry, you're in the same thing, like, you're doing the same exact thing, you're sharing your creativities together. You're not gonna always get along. Like, him and I are very different, and like, he is very creative in one way and I'm very creative in another way. And sometimes I'll be like, "I don't like that." And I'll be like, "But why?" Sometimes we do bump heads. Like, it's just, it comes with it. It's like,
but it's a good thing.
it's a good thing. And then, like, sometimes we'll have to talk about it. Like, "I didn't like the way that you did this," or "I didn't like." That's one thing that I feel like we've gotten good at. Like, we don't get upset and then just let it ruin it. Sometimes it does. It's like, "Fuck it. I don't want to fucking do this video anymore." Like, "Fuck you." No, you fuck you. Like, it does happen. But sometimes, like, "I don't like the way that you did this. Can you please not do that? Like, you have an attitude. Calm it down. We need to finish this video." And it's very, like, you have to talk about it. You do have to talk about it. But
It's
it
just
has
final.
its moments. Like, you can create something very nice, and sometimes it's very moments that happen. It's like, no, we can't recreate that. Like, it's very personal, and it's very like, no, it is what it is. Like, if we didn't capture it, we didn't capture it. I think that's the beauty and the ugly of social media world.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a spouse, you're gonna bump heads.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna agree, disagree, and you're gonna laugh, argue, all that stuff.
Yeah,
One thing for sure.
but it's very nice. It has its benefits, and we're very grateful.
I love that I get to see my kids though, like more. That's
Oh,
one thing. Like, even though I'm that big guy, FTK. I'm that guy, but it's like, okay, at the same time, like you see how I am with my daughter. Like today, we look all this weekend we just rotted.
the three of
And
us. We
like
didn't have
I
Jay.
just grab my daughter and I just hug her and I just like it's just a different thing. Like even though on the weekends I was off, but it's just like more like okay, like
I'm tired. Like I have to recharge.
yeah, like it's just different. Like now I don't. Yeah, I'm still tired. I'm going up the down the stairs, and
You picked this house. I didn't pick this house. I mean, I picked this house with you, but you really wanted this house. I would have picked another house. And you said no. So
didn't the
you
other
deal
ones
with the
have
stairs.
stairs?
Huh?
The other ones didn't have stairs.
Yeah, but only
All right,
one
that's it,
set.
man. Estúpida
This one
pendeja.
has 2 sets of stairs.
Estúpida pendeja.
They have stairs too.
Sometimes I just want to be fucking him up because he is a
Oh, God.
very grateful because God let us go through this path. And it happened for a reason. I feel like me and Oscar's relationship happened for a reason. This all had to happen for a reason. And
Yes.
we are very lucky that this did happen. We're very grateful. I don't think there's a moment that I ever regret doing this because for me, it's more the flexibility. Like I can be there for my kids and I can be there for my work. I still get paid, but I'm still able to do everything with my children. Like that's very important to me. And his is being able to be with us and not be going so much and like, the stress and like him being tired and there was a lot to it that you just don't know. But I am very grateful. It's a privilege that we are able to do what we do.
We get to like travel
Yeah.
and also
Work at the same time.
Yes, and enjoy it. And like we get to do all of that and all in one.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But sometimes when we like travel, we're just traveling like for just for the travel. But even when we travel, we make it as work at the same
Yeah.
time. Just to
You
make a
just don't
video,
stop.
3 videos, whatever, 2 videos. But that's like our main thing. Like, that's the thing with social media. Like, this is our thing. Like, our thing for social media is keep it fresh. Like,
Yeah.
we try to,
Keep it relatable.
yeah, we try to keep it relatable. We always post something new, even if it doesn't do good. We acknowledge it. Oh, no, it's not doing good. Or whatever. Like,
Yeah. We try.
someday, like now,
Some
I
days
think
it's
I'm
not
we're on
funny.
a we're on a I think I'm on a routine where if we didn't post, okay, don't. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Thank you for joining us, guys. We love you. Thank you for the support. Please like, share, and subscribe. And this is another episode of Ortiz Unfiltered.
Peace out, y'all. Till next week.